Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing well. This is TJ's Maths and Further Maths Adventure. This is mathematics, and we're looking at question from Indices, uh, WIEC 2016, question number 7, the objective from the objective parts. Question number 7. We are asked to simplify 3 power n minus 1 times 27 power n plus 1 upon 81 power n. We are asked to simplify this. The second question here is from WIEC 2001, number 2. Question number 2 from the theory part. We are asked to simplify 1 divided by 3 power 5n times 9 power n minus 1 times 27 power n plus 1. We are asked to simplify this. So let's look at how we can simplify this. Let's write down the first question, which is 3 power n minus 1 times 27 power n plus 1 upon 81 power n. We are asked to simplify. To simplify this, you have to look at it here. We have the base here is 3, the base here is 27, and the base in our denominator is 81. So we have to rewrite all of this in their lowest base. Okay, this is 3, so we can write 27 now as 3 power 3. Okay, then 81 as 3 power 4. So that we'll have the same base as 3, 3. Okay, so this is the same thing as 3 power n minus 1 times 3 power 3. Now that's 27. Now is 3 power 3, which is 3 times 3 in 3 places, which is 27, into n plus 1, divided by, in place of this 81 now, we'll write 3 power 4. That will be 3 power 4 n. Okay, so we can write this as 3 power n minus 1 times 3 power, this 3 will multiply this n, that's 3 times n is 3n, 3 times plus 1 is plus 3, meaning this 3 will distribute over this bracket here, divided by 3 power 4n. Okay, so we can work on our numerator here. Since the base are the same, we can add the power when we are multiplying, okay, from the multiplication law of indices. Recall, now if we have a power m times a power n, this is the same thing as a power m plus n. It means when we have similar numbers or similar terms in the base, we can, and we are multiplying, we can add their respective power. So this is the same thing as, we'll pick one of these base here, it will be 3 power n minus 1 plus 3n plus 3 divided by 3 power 4n. Okay, this is the same thing as, we can work on our power here. We have 3 now, n plus 3n, it will be 4n, minus 1 plus 3, it will be plus 2, divided by 3 power 4n. Okay, so if we look at this very well, we can apply division law of indices here because we are dividing and they have the same base. You know, when you are dividing similar times in the base, we can subtract their powers. So since we have the same base here, we'll write this as 3 power 4n plus 2. When we take this power 4 from the denominator to our numerator, it will gain negative. So it will be minus 4n. Okay, meaning the bases are the same. I pick one of these bases, then subtract their power. That will be 4n plus 2 minus 4n. This will now be 3 power, we add this 4n minus 4n, it will be 0. So I'll be left with 2, that's 3 power 2. And 3 power 2 is the same as 3 times 3, which is equals to 9. So the solution to this first problem is 9. Okay, let's pick the second question and see how we can handle it. Okay, number two, or question two. Question two, we are asked to simplify. Let's write the question here. We are asked to simplify 1 upon 3 power 5n times 9 power n minus 1 times 27 power n plus 1. Okay, so the first thing for us to do here is try to write this expression in their lowest base. The lowest base here is 3. So we can change this 9 as 3 power 2. The same to reduce 27 as 3 power 3. So let's rewrite that. We have 1 over 3 power 5n times this 9 now is the same as 3 power 2 into n minus 1. Because 9 is the same as 3 power 2. 3 in 2 places, that's 3 times 3. Okay, times 3 power 3 into n plus 1. Why? Because 27 is the same as 3 power 3. Okay, so they are all in the same base. But 1 is dividing 3 power 5n here. So I can write this as 3 power minus 5n times 3 power 2 into n minus 1 times 3 power 3 into n plus 1. Why? Because I told you before that when this power from the denominator moves to numerator, it will gain negative. That's from negative law of indices. Recall that when we have a power n, that's negative law of indices, this will be 1 over a power n. That's taking the reciprocal now of a power minus n. Okay, so we have the same base here, 3, 3, 3 as our base. We can pick one of the base from multiplication law of indices. So it will be 3 now. We add their respective powers. Now that will be minus 5n plus, we clear the brackets here. 2 times n, that's 2n, plus 2 times minus, positive times negative, of course, is negative. This will be 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 times n is 3, then 3 times plus 1, of course, is 3. Okay, we realize that we have terms that are having n here. So we can say minus 5n plus 2n is minus 3n. Minus 3n plus 2n will be 0. So this will be 3. Then we add the remaining number. That will be minus 2 plus 3. That will be 1. So we'll be left with 3 power 1, and 3 power 1 is 3.